man, we live for some Pistons content. I'm gonna kick off the NBA draft spotlight pretty soon, hopefully sooner than later. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. A little later than usual, man. I walked the dogs again today. I walked them twice. Where I had the puppy, got to wear her down. So hopefully she be down in the count till I get done with my live streams. Don't forget to check my other channel out, my main channel, Goodfella TV, right here on YouTube. More sports, music, news, and entertainment. So yeah, I mean, I seen an article like last week, and it talked about the Pistons. What if they end up 4 in the draft lottery? And there are other options. You know, there are other options for the Pistons out there, and they're starting to emerge. All right. And if they do get number 4, I mean, to me, there's only a handful of options. And then also, I seen an article today that said that, the Pistons should avoid drafting a guard. And they're going to talk about basically mainly because of free agency is why they should avoid, drafting a guard. And my thing is, when you go in set on one position, you miss talent. Sometimes exceptions to the rules. When you talk about, well, you shouldn't take this, it's a guard's game. It's a guard's game. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's no guarantee. I think free agency is after the draft in the NBA. I don't think it's no guarantee that you're going to end up with Jalen Brunson or Zach LaVine. And one of my personal favorites is Gary Russell III. I mean, Gary Payton III or the second. And also, I like Malik Monk. They need somebody with the toughness of Gary Payton II. Hopefully, he get well soon on the Pistons. So, just water down. So, like I said before, when you look, I mean, it's not a lot of help at the 4 if you pass up on Shaq, Jabari, Paolo, Keegan Murray, right? That's probably gonna be first guy I kick my draft spotlight off with. There's not a lot of depth after that. You look, the next one is Jeremy Shokan, whoever that is. Tari Eason from LSU. So, and then you go around and you look at the 2022 free agency in the NBA. There's not a lot of depth at power forward. All right, when you look at power forward, here you look is Thaddeus Young, Tyrone Prince, Montrezl Harrell, Bagley, JaMychal Green, PJ Tucker. He damn near 40. Chris Bouchard, Jalen Smith. Don't know what's gonna happen in Indiana. Kevin Looney, Jeff Green, Bobby Portis, Mike Muscala, LaMarcus Aldridge, Paul Millsap, Blake Griffin, Udonis Haslem, Carmelo Anthony, Markieff Morris. All right, for the Dogs. Bellinelli, Lyles was already here. Eric Pascal, Nicholas Claxton, Dean Wade. I mean, Gary Clark still in the league getting checks. Shout out to him. It's not a lot of depth at the 4, but I did a video yesterday talking about the 4 yesterday and talking about maybe Jeremy Grant could be the answer without Dwayne Casey. If Jeremy Grant can go back to the role that he was before he got here, a little bit more than that, with defending, and just being a third option on the Pistons or possibly a fourth option, I think that he can be 04 if you're being honest. He can be 04, but it's a guard's game. And if you draft Jabari Smith, you're pretty much taking the guard anyway. You taking a guard anyway. That's what Jabari Smith is. He just like to shoot a whole bunch of shots. That's what he is. I don't know what he's barking at, man. That's where I let the windows and the blinds down 1 second. So, Young Elder said Ivy. Eldridge Alcorn said Pistons' main priority is defense, tall, shot blocking, rebound, and center. I just think part of that, I think what he's saying is true here, but I just think chop it up. I just think defense is the priority. But somebody in the middle that's gonna anchor your defense, he right. That's why Ben Wallace was so successful in Detroit. That's why everybody was successful around him. You know what I'm saying? Because they was willing defenders, and they knew if I got beat, Ben Wallace gonna clean it up. When Ben left, Nice Muhammad couldn't do it. Chris Webber couldn't do it. McDyess couldn't do it. So he right. That is the number one need: defensive, tall, shot blocking, rebounding player. But then again, part of that ties into Jeremy Grant. If you get another top 4 pick, you take a 4. You know what I'm saying? And then if you ever trade Jeremy Grant and get another lottery pick, maybe Portland, whoever it may be, you take him, get another lottery pick, you get that 5. Or, like I said before, you can go on free agency. You got some money. You can trade Kelly Olynyk to clear some more cap space. You can get Mohamed Bamba. And if you do it right, you can end up with Mo Bamba, and you can end up with another guard. Give me 1 second. All these bugs coming back in. I got spray in the house, outside the house. Not on my watch, buddy. My bad. The clap. I don't know what that was. The clap his ass. But yeah, I mean, it's a number of different strategies, but he right. They need an anchor in the middle. They ain't had an anchor in a long time. Trey Finesse, what's going on? He said Ivy is sharp. Eric, what's going on? He said Mark Malt said the Super Bowl. Ivy don't really fit me. I mean, why you don't fit? I mean, you can do whatever you want to do next to Cade Cunningham. Literally, you can do whatever you want to do next to Cade Cunningham. You can put a smaller guard. You can put a traditional point guard. You can put a stretch 2 or 3-and-D 2 next to him. You can put a slasher next to him. You could put a combo guard next to him. So, Benjamin Foe salute. You can do whatever you want to do with Cade Cunningham. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't put another Killian Hayes next to him. You can put a defensive guy next to him. You can put a 3-and-D guy next to him, a traditional point guard next to him, a pure point guard, a 2 guard. You can really do whatever. And Jaden Ivey, when you look at him, he pretty much mark all them boxes, bro. Well, mark a box. I mean, he's the perfect fit. You look at him, athletic, get downhill. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna study him more. Get downhill. He got good size at 6'4". I mean, his ball handling, it will improve. He shoot the 3 at 35%. Hold on, my bad. Hold on, I'm reading the wrong stats. They be splitting these stats up. He shoot the ball at 35. I'm pretty much 36%. That was from 10% up from the previous year, 25%, 25.8%. His field goal percentage went up to 46%. So, when you're looking at Jay and Ivy, you're looking at one of those guards that remind you of Ja Morant. One of those twitchy, one of those twitchy 2 guards, one of them twitchy guards. That's what you need.
What up, though?
What's going on? So,
chilling.
But that process is going to determine what happened. But I can't say they should ignore guard. Hold on, I'm gonna block you till you get together. I'm gonna mute you. I can't really say you can ignore a guard. You at the point where you need the best player available if you are the Detroit Pistons. So saying they should avoid guard, I mean Shaedon Sharpe. A lot of people like Shaedon Sharpe. A lot of people like Jaden Ivey, and it's gonna be somebody else that rise, up the board. But like I said before, you can't ignore guard. At the end of the day, a lot of people like Pop, but then again, you still got Jeremy Grant. What if they plan on keeping Jeremy Grant?
What up, though?
What up, though? So everybody talking
Chilling, man.
about ignoring what's going on, ignoring the 4. It's hard. Let's be honest. It's hard to find a 4, and that might benefit the Pistons trading Jeremy Grant. TJ Warren might be the best 4 out there. Whoever else I said, they might be the best 4 out there. Markieff Morris might be the best 4 out there. So you move Jeremy Grant. I mean, it's your flavor.
I mean,
but
you can always make some trades.
I mean, yeah, you just ignore the guard, but this is a guards league.
See,
That's what it is.
I think see if we can get Kleber from Dallas. I know a lot of people don't like him, but he's a good stretch 4 in my opinion.
They need defense.
If you want defense,
that's why Shad Holmgren is probably the best. Shad Holmgren probably the best pick. That's probably your ideal pick. You like.
I'm talking about if we fall. I think if we fall out the top 3. I thought that's what you meant.
Top 4 out the top 4 is gonna be with Shaedon Sharpe. It depends. A lot of people. Keegan Murray is a name that's getting a lot of heat. That's picking up steam. So the kid from Iowa, I haven't seen him play, but I'm just looking at his numbers. And
Yeah, a
right
lot of
now
people don't like those Iowa players.
well, I don't know. He's 22 already though, as a sophomore. So I don't know his story.
Yeah, I think he got a brother that plays for Iowa too, I believe.
So
I think
yeah,
still.
so yeah, you look at his I don't know. You look at, they be doing
I
so
mean,
you look at
I watched him play a couple times. I mean, it's kind of hard
23,
to tell in college. He wasn't like just a
20.
standout player to me, but
Okay.
he seemed serviceable, like an
Oh,
undersized
they
four
said he
maybe.
averaged 24 points a game. Not,
Yeah,
am I reading the wrong stats?
let me see. Yeah, it's 24 points a
Eight,
game. He just didn't seem like a
an
dominant player
impact
to me.
player. Yeah,
Yeah,
an impact player. So I gotta look, but kind of his size remind me of Elton Brand though. His size. He might measuring shorter than this. So,
yeah, but you never
but
know. You never know who could be a beast.
I mean, yeah. So I mean, a lot of people talking about, oh man, we should just ignore guard. I'm just like, no, it's a guard's elite. You don't have a guard. That's what they talking about picking up what's the kid name? Jalen Bronson.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
I thought that about a long time ago. Remember that? I thought that
yeah.
about a long time ago. Man,
They threw
people been
tomatoes
killing him
at you
though.
though. Yeah, I mean, as far as your guard option, yeah, you got options as far as free agency at guard, but I mean, do you want to overpay a guard? I mean,
I
my
mean, the
thing
thing
is,
is, well, go
go
ahead, go
ahead.
ahead, go ahead. I'm gonna cut you
And
off.
my thing is, like I said before, you're gonna either have to spend your money on guard or you're gonna have to spend your money on center. If you are able to turn Jeremy Grant into a lottery pick, and you say, well, we're gonna go Shat, and I don't know, Jalen Durham, fine. You just go out and get a guard, but really they're at the point where it got to be the best player available, guard, four, center, whatever it may be. But go ahead.
I mean, I was gonna say for the people that's killing Jalen Brunson right now, look up his stats and look up CJ McCollum when he played against the Suns. They had similar series. He didn't play great either, but y'all wouldn't dare kill him. So that's just my point. And two, you can try to flip Jeremy Grant for a player and a later pick. It doesn't have to be a lottery pick. It's some talent at the bottom of this draft.
I think you got to get back in the lottery, bro. For them, I mean, for them, I think they got to get back in the lottery, and I think the Portland pick. I think they got the Pelicans Lakers pick. I think those are your target picks. I think you got to try to get back in there and get Mark Williams, get Jalen Durham, or Shaden Sharp, Benedict Mathurin. But that's my opinion. He said I want K control in the offense, so I prefer. But that really ain't his game per se. He ain't just somebody that's gonna continue just to control the offense. You see him this year. He really somebody where um I think he can control the offense, but I just think that I don't think you want him as your primary ball
He needs to
handler.
work on his handle.
Yeah, I just think it's just to the point where I think I think you probably want them calling plays for him, handling in spot situation. Then you see Luka Doncic once he started giving the ball up, everybody started playing better. People talk about Jalen Brunson, but Luka Doncic is so ball dominant that he gets tired in the second half, and he want
Yeah,
everybody else to say. So I
yeah.
really don't put that on Jalen Brunson.
Did you see that stat where like from pick and rolls points, like where how many pick and rolls he got from when Luca was there to when he left? Like it was like cut in half. Like it was
And,
like a crazy
and
stat.
that's the problem, and that's the correction Jason Kidd had to make. Luka Doncic needs to pick his spots when to create and when to facilitate and wait, and that'll save his energy. He's scoring what 20 some points a game and they winning. He
You
let
talking about Luca?
Phoenix, yeah, he said when he was scoring 40, 30, 40, 50 points a game, whatever it was, nobody was getting involved. And in the second half, when it was time for them to get involved, they went cold turkey.
Yeah,
So
getting Dorian Finney-Smith involved is always going
get
to help.
Jalen
And
Brunson
Cleaver.
involved, and getting all these different guys involved. He just too ball dominant. Now they taking the ball out of his hand, and now people gonna want to play with him now. If he starts taking a step back and picking when he gonna be an aggressive, that's when you don't want K. Like his handles ain't all that impressive neither. If we being honest,
I said it better.
No, not
The reason
really.
I kind of when we talked about K a long time ago, I did bring up like a lot of times he turns his back, bringing the ball up the court, and that kind of shows you his handle isn't
Well,
quite
Magic was
there
like
yet.
that too, though. Magic was 7 foot though, but yeah, Magic
Yeah,
was
but
like that
yeah,
too,
they was
though.
hand checking and stuff, so I ain't gonna,
Yeah,
it was
you
different
true,
back
true.
then.
Yeah, true.
So I mean, he can improve. I'm sure he's working on that though. So
Yeah, but like I said, Luke ain't the greatest ball handler neither, but they both bigger guys anyway. So
yeah, K got to get a lot stronger. Luka, that man, he's pretty strong, man.
I think
He
K
was.
pretty strong, bro. I just don't think he got the cause. That's just what it is. I mean, when you play for the Pistons, when they
I think
turn
he
your
got to put on
call,
some weight too. Cause I ain't gonna lie, that vegan diet. I don't. Maybe
So
he
ain't
can
about like
bulk
your boy
up.
was vegan this weekend. Who got his ass whooped? Your boy got whooped on. I went to sleep. I didn't watch that shit. Canelo was vegan for
Canelo.
that camp.
But I didn't know they fought this weekend.
Man, I went to sleep on that shit, boy. I went to sleep. I woke up. I was like, I ain't even gonna check my phone. I know this nigga won. So when I woke up again, like at 9 o'clock, I see my phone blowing up. I was like, he lost. I'm like, shit. I started to pop some more bottles. I went downtown to Locos. He said, downtown, man. I be getting in and out of Greek Town, man. They changed Greek Town to Hollywood, some casino. What is it called now?
Oh, they changed the name?
Yeah, they changed the name to Hollywood something and talk about parking changes coming. I like, man, that's the main place I park at.
Wow.
You got to have a player's card. You know how it is when you go see MGM Grand. After a
Yep.
certain time, you got to have a player's card. If you got a player's card, then you got to go to Motor City. Motor City don't turn a nigga away.
No, they don't.
They don't. That's what you be seeing. If you stay late enough, like hour or two after the club close at 2, if you stay late enough, you'll see the pimps pimping their hoes in there.
Damn.
Hell yeah, you'll see it, bro. Yeah,
I usually went to Greytown.
Yeah, I go to Motor City because you don't have to play. But if you just stay and observe a little longer, like sometimes my power was out and I go down there, just observe. He said, I think we should do business with Portland or Orlando. Orlando got players and picks. Portland only got picks. We should take subs. Mohamed Bamba is he an unrestricted free agent?
Yeah, Orlando got zero interest probably doing business with a pick right now.
So
they trying to take all them picks.
I think it's New Orleans or Portland for them.
Yeah,
that's in my opinion what it is. And like I said before, as far as next to K Cunningham, I mean, they number one priority this year is obviously star power, but it got to be defense. They don't have no outstanding defensive players.
I told you I like Kessler. I mean, if we could even somehow swing at him, I take a chance.
That's if you late in the lottery or right outside the lottery. I mean, if you able to get back in there and squeeze Jalen Durham or squeeze Mark Williams, I think that's what you do. If you can't, you probably
I think they're gonna follow. I think one of them will follow just a little bit. The centers always tend to fall just a little bit. The top center.
It depends how the order gonna lay down, but you might be right. But I think also, I mean, like,
can you put the draft board?
Yeah, I got it right now.
Okay.
Let me zoom out a little bit. I just think obviously you got to walk away with the best players. If you ever get back in the lottery, you can't walk away with Isaiah Stewart and Killian Hayes again. If you get 2 picks, you can't.
Can you pull up where it says mock draft? That's why I want to look at the team.
Oh, you want to look at the order?
Yeah, the mock.
I hope that's true, man. If that draft board plays out like that.
Okay.
I mean, taking Jabari Smith would be like taking another guard.
Pretty much.
I don't know.
His defense I heard pretty good though.
I seen OKC might be willing to give up what's his name? The point guard.
Who?
Black dude.
Oh, you talking about the one that coming off the leg injury? Aaron Neeson.
No, the other one. The one that's real good.
Who? The
point guard. Who's the point guard? I can't think of his name right now. He's good. We almost traded for him last year.
Who?
We almost traded the number 1 pick for him last year. Remember?
Yeah, I was trading on number 1 pick for him.
We almost traded down. We almost traded down with them for the player.
Who?
I try to think of it. I can't think of it. Can you pull up their roster?
I think he might. This nigga out here in the Doctor Strange motherfucking multiverse, which was actually a great movie. Keira Lewis, I mean, you talking about?
No.
Keira Lewis?
OKC.
Devontae. Oh, you said OKC. You talking about Shea Gillisley, bro? You talking about New Orleans? I thought you said New Orleans. You talking about Shea Gillisley?
Yeah, I seen they might be one.
But they trying to get the number 1 pick next year for that dude that's coming out. What is he? A French dude?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, they trying to get the number 1 pick. I take Shea Gillisley.
They said they might be want to part with him.
Yeah, who they want?
So if we got a top pick, would you be willing to trade down, get him and another pick?
No, what I would be willing to do is
Let's
get
say
a pick from
let's say we're 1 or 2, right?
Nope.
And they're let's say that we're 1 and they're 2 or they're 3.
Or 2, yeah. It depends how you got your draft board. Because
I don't see it
be. I don't see
if you
it
can
being
get him
on
and Cade in
LeBron.
a backcourt, bro. That
I'm
would
just
be
thinking about this.
ridiculous.
I don't see it being on LeBron out here though. But
That's what I'm saying.
I do think Shaq got some he is some separate, but I'd be happy with Shaq or Paolo or Jaden Ivey. You know, I think Jabari Smith is a fit too. I know people not gonna like me saying that, but I just think from a standpoint, he give you that shooting that they don't have. You know what I'm saying? He give you the space on the court for Cade Cunningham too. So, you know, also
Well, let's say
he
you
bigger.
can get let's say you can get SGA and Keegan Murray. You will be upset at that? Instead of just having, I don't know,
man, look here.
Paolo.
If they did have 4, let's say they had 5 in a hypothetical, and we moved from 5. It depends. Like free agency is after the draft and NBA. It depends. Like if I go to 5, it depends how their draft board is. To be honest,
Because I was thinking about the other day. I'm like, I don't know if I can refuse that trade.
In my humble opinion, if I did, let's just say go from 1 to 5, right? I would need to get a future 1 in there.
Oh yeah, well you know you're gonna get that because I mean they got 100 of those.
Yeah, so it won't be the greatest 1 overall in there, but in that situation I would because I think you might end up with Shaedon Sharp, Keegan Murray, Jaden Ivey. I think a lot of people like Benedict Mathurin.
Or you could just go out, or we could just get our guard and SGA and go pick up the center you want.
I mean, yeah, you could do that too. You know, but I think
you want Mark Williams, go get him.
But I also think Jeremy Grant, that's going to be an interesting trade. What they do there, they might end up back in the lottery. Like I said before, Jeremy Grant, if he is moved, it's not a lot of 4s. You know, Jeremy, what's my man for the Knicks? He'll be moved.
Randall?
The Knicks, the Knicks guard, the forward.
You talking Randall?
Yeah, baby Odom, yeah. So he'll be moved, but that's the only competition he got, and I think people going to ride with Jeremy. So if
I think he got a bad contract, though, don't
he? No, it's shit. They get moved all day. I think if you can end up trading Jeremy Grant and getting something for him, a pick. Oh yeah, I can see that happening. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade to be a big ass backcourt.
That's what I'm saying. And you fall to 5 or 6, I wouldn't be, because then we go get our center. I wouldn't be upset at that.
I mean, because at the end of the day, I think the only person that got separation coming into this draft, and it's just like maybe a stack of loose leaf paper that you buy to Chet Holmgren. And the only reason he got so much a little bit separation over everybody else is defensively, you know, his versatility. So if I did get number 1, I would really have to think about it. Now it's gonna be interesting when he weigh in at.
Because when you think about it, there's still no number 1 lock.
No,
right now.
Chet Holmgren is loosely number 1.
Yeah, it just really depends on who gets the pick, like right now.
But for a fit, he is the best fit for the Pistons. What they looking for as a fit. Now, if you're looking for a straight up stud, we'll just play team defense. It's Paolo Banchero. That's what you're looking at. If you're looking for a stud, that's just like we just figured that shit out down the way. It's Paolo Banchero. He looked like a star. He looked like a star. That shit was funny. He said, yo.
Right.
Yo, they all think we look alike. What he say? What he say? Hey, what he say on Rush Hour when he went over to China? He said Kobe Bryant. Ain't no damn Kobe Bryant.
Right.
What up, B?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
What up, though?
I caught B in the hood. Hood caught me. B caught me in the hood.
You know how it is
Shout
out
to you,
here,
bro.
man. Yeah, man. Less than a week away, man. I'm excited, fellas. I'm excited. Less than a week away, man.
You excited for Jameson Williams because you ducked that show?
I missed it, man. You know what? I couldn't catch the link because Twitter was acting funny, man. You got to get your Kevin Samuels fans off my back. They reporting everything.
Yeah, I'm going with we'll see what happens. He said Johnny Juzang would be a great pickup in the second round. He might go at the tail end. I don't know what he did.
I think he fell out of the draft. I believe.
I like him too, though. That one dude for Boston that was hooping, that white boy. That's what he remind me of.
Oh, you talking about Pritchard?
Yeah. What's the other one that played Durant for the Pacers too?
I think
the Dominican cat.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
yeah, he's
no, the
slick.
white
He's
boy. Is
slick.
he Dominican?
I think
Chris
Dominican.
Durant.
I think he
Them white
is.
boys
I
can
think he
play.
is.
Oh, my bad. Man, fellas, I love Sharp. I think he can be a star in the NBA. Greg. Yeah, I like Sharp too. Got a lot of him and K to be one big ass backcourt.
Oh yeah, it'd be nice.
Him and K to be. He said, look
I
at
mean,
those. Go ahead.
and be no pressure. Just Killian Hayes there in the meantime to prove itself. Or out of that
But B
three,
Taylor, what do you think about that idea I put in?
I just tapped in.
Oh, I said,
Tell him what it was.
if we get let's say we get number 1, 2, anywhere in there, and OKC they get 3, 4, 5, and they say we'll trade you that pick for SGA and our pick.
Oh
Would
yeah,
you
for
do
sure. Instantly. And don't throw tomatoes at me. But I don't want the number 1 pick. I want 3 or 4. I want Jabari Smith and Chet Holmgren out of the way because I really want Banchero. And if somebody get us at 3 with Banchero, then I want Sharp or Ivy at 4. I want the choice out of the 2. How about that?
So let me ask y'all this: if you go guard in the draft, what do you address in the free agency? Do you get a center?
Well, the thing is, if you could turn, it depends what you turn Jeremy Grant into. If you turn Jeremy Grant into a center, then I mean, cool. If you turn him
that
into
would
a draft
add even
pick,
more appeal to a package. That's it.
I made a video too. You might can keep him if you get a coach that can make him play defense and play within the offense.
Especially coming from when nobody would pick up the phone when we try to trade for somebody. You get one of these guards in there, Jeremy Grant and Killian Hayes for something. Don't get you
don't be
something
surprised if
real
Killian
nice.
Hayes is traded on draft night too.
You know why he'll be traded? You want to know why he'll be traded? Isaiah Livers could run the offense in the second unit.
Yeah, don't be surprised if he's traded, bro. There's a lot of guards in this draft.
Your boy gonna be traded too. Kelly Olynyk gonna get traded too.
Yeah, he got one more year left on that.
No, because that's gonna Jeremy Grant will enable them to get a sign and trade, depending on who they sign and trade. But trading, getting somebody to take Kelly Olynyk a contract and get them just as much money that they had in the beginning of the free agency too. So he got $13 million. So if you could take somebody to take that $13 million, then you got 13 more million in cap space. So it depends on what they do with Jeremy Grant. They signed and trade him for Levine. They signed and trade him for. I know Dallas said no Brunson, sign and trade, but depending who they sign and trade for him too.
You might be able to find a third leg that'd be interested. I think Golden State will pick up the phone for Kelly Olynyk.
Better talk about Utah.
It's a perfect fit. A perfect fit.
Golden State, Atlanta, Boston, bring him, take him back.
Utah, because they having a fire sale in Utah. You might can get Jeremy Grant. I mean, from Davon Mitchell over there. Might. Shit.
Yeah, because they might be trying to move on from Donovan Mitchell for real.
Yep. So the way what Rudy Gobert said, we would have to square up if he really said that. So talking about he can hold a Shaq, man. I had to man. Can't nobody hold Hakeem Olajuwon this prime couldn't hold Shaq.
Man, Shaq need to quit bullying these young centers, man.
Man, he told the truth.
Quit bullying. No, he bullying. No, he did that to Dwight Howard, who was a star.
That's different though. That's different.
That's different.
He was hating on Dwight Howard. He was hating on
my man. Killed JaVale McGee. He must have a lot of his
JaVale McGee mama stepped in, but he said about Rudy. I didn't even know Rudy Gobert made 3 All-NBA teams.
And that's Shaq. That's so unfair, bro. Ain't nobody gonna.
He don't got no offensive game though. He ain't lying about that.
But I'm just saying, could you imagine Mike?
I mean, Shaq had no defensive
every
game.
guard.
I mean, hey.
You ain't lying.
Could you imagine
he is a hater.
Mike just dogging every guard?
He is
every
a hater,
guard
though.
not being able to say nothing because that's Mike. That's what the situation is with Shaq.
Yeah, he a hater. He a hater. Though. You ain't lying about that. But look at those washed up, expensive players on the screen. I feel bad for him. He talking about who? He talking about? He talking about the T.J. Warren and them. Sharp or Mather for sure. Johnny Davis would be decent. Xavier, he said it seems like the Lions will host the Dolphins on Thanksgiving. Is Joey Harrington gonna be starting?
Dolphins.
Then Joey Harrington came and dogged us out. Y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he came back and dogged us out. I said, "Oh, this about to be a dub for sure." Shit, Joey turned into the number 1 pick we thought he should be for one day. Had to give his Cinderella shoes back. I never forget when Brent Grimes caught that pick over Megatron. That's still the hardest shit I seen in Ford Field. That was a hell of a pick.
Grimes was for real. Grimes was about that.
His wife got him kicked out. His wife got him kicked out the league for not shutting her mouth.
Being too real.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not gonna shut my wife up for none of y'all neither. I love y'all, but I'm not.
That was. I mean, damn. If I was a Dolphin fan, I had that shit pent up in my room, boy, or somewhere in my house. I remember I was watching. I was like, touchdown. He was like, pick. I said, what? Megatron got him back though. He said, I'd rather have Sharp over Smith. It is,
man. Sharp, man, and he got workout videos, man. He looking real good out here, bro.
John Calipari still waiting for him to come back. I can accept anybody but Shaq. B. Taylor, stop hating on Shaq. Shaq can hoop. Now my thing is, if he 195 or under 195, I got a problem. Then you got to ask yourself, he probably gonna be a career small forward at that point. Like if he in this situation, if he like when you go to college, they say the freshman 30. If he can't gain 10 pounds, if he can't come in at 205 pounds, I'll be concerned. What
do you see him coming in the league averaging?
Averaging?
Yeah.
He probably be 15.
Ooh.
6.
What are you talking about?
Chet Holmgren. 15, because he gonna be at the 3.
Rookie year.
Yeah, so he's gonna be 15, 6 rebounds, 4, 5 assists.
It's gonna be 11.
No,
7. About 2 and 3.
No, I take that. I give him 18. I give him 18.
It depends where he go. He might get 15. He might get 15.
Just because Youngins was getting it in this year, don't mean that these cats gonna come in.
I just think his matchup nightmare. He gonna get 8 most nights just off putbacks.
I mean, but it's an intimidation there with these young cats coming in.
These soft ass NBA rules, man, I ain't worried about that no more, man.
I think he average 18.
You know who I really want to? Let me say this. Let me say this. Who I really want? Hey, look. Who I really want? Hold on. Who I really want is Gary Payton II. That's who I really want the Pistons to pick up. They need somebody like that coming off the bench, to be in that Mike James, Lindsey Hunter, dogs off the bench. He a perfect Piston too. Gary Payton II, dog, even though it's 2 of them niggas, by the way. Gary Payton was out here being a Rolling Stone, but that's why I want both. I want Gary Payton II. He'd be a good pit bull for the Pistons off the bench. He probably get in and start a little bit too. He nasty.
And he's affordable. I'm with you.
Yep. Malik, I like Malik Monk too. I know he about to get away from LeBron James.
Yeah, Malik probably about to get a little lightweight bag though. Malik,
well, Gary Payton gonna come. Gary Payton off the bench gonna be nasty, boy. He a problem, bro. I mean, you can get both of them if you wanted to.
Yeah, you can.
Good.
But Killian got to go.
Killian could be on the bench still, but I just think
I think
Isaiah
traded
Livers
by draft night, bro.
I think Isaiah Livers make him expendable, bro. I do. I think Livers coming back, if his foot healing right, they just need, like, the one thing they need with Livers, they need some more firepower off the bench with him. You know,
I think
Duncan Robinson, he cost a lot, but somebody off the bench that can come in and be like a Lou Williams or Jamal Murray with him. You know what I'm saying? So
I think Kid ain't gonna be traded because I don't know. Kay Cunningham sped up the rebuild process really.
Oh, you ain't heard what his trainer said. He said they invited Killian to work out and he didn't show up.
Yeah. Kay really sped up the rebuild faster than was supposed to go. So it's like you gotta, mesh contracts, so you gotta kind of,
I think for him too, I think a good place for him is probably
Shanghai
Philadelphia
Sharks.
off the bench. Oh wow. Think about Philadelphia. But like I said before, I mean, people forgetting too. A lot of people want DeAndre Ayton and shit like that. But I wouldn't mind taking the flyer on Muhammad Bamba. And I don't know what his personal life is like. But if he able to get focused, he got everything you need, Rebounding. He can block shots. I heard he's shooting threes. Now I seen him shooting threes. So it's just about, I think he got the Andre Drummond syndrome going there. I just think if you can get him focused.
You know what the problem is?
Go ahead.
Too many big men down in Orlando.
Yeah. What happened to Jonathan Isaac?
He always
out for the year. Blew his ACL twice.
Draft Ivy or Benedict Mathurin. I like Benedict Mathurin. Seen a little bit of him. I love, how I feel about Ivy. It's the perfect fit for Ivy. He got Detroit roots. He said, "What's good? Salute. What's up, Gregory?" He said, "Paulo's the perfect." You know what? Paulo, shout out my boy T. Ghostwriter T Sports and Culture. He a Philadelphia living in New York. I'm in New York City, New York Knicks fan, 49er fan. Shout out to the 49ers. Do we play them this year? No, we don't play them this year, I don't think. Yeah, I wasn't gonna bet you no way. But yeah, I mean, Paulo a stud. Paulo a star, bro. I think if out of all the top 5 players that's gonna be a star that you want me to bet on, other than Shaq being white, is Paulo Banchero. The way he
I'm
looked at
surprised
Duke,
Jabari
bro.
stock ain't dropped yet. I thought it
His
was
shit
dropped by
going
now.
up.
I thought it was dropped by now.
He was on Twitter shooting threes. You ain't see that? Like a month
Yeah, you
ago, just
posted
throwing
it.
up threes from the corner.
You showed us. I thought it would drop by now.
Yeah, Paulo a stud, bro. He a stud. He probably, if I had to bet my money on who gonna be just a pure star, out of this top guy, it's gonna be him.
That's why I want to have the third or the fourth. I want go ahead and take Jabari. Go ahead and take Chet Holmgren.
Shit, I
Boom.
think
Just
I seen him
take
working out
Paulo.
the other day. He might not last that long. Rest in power to Adrian
Oh yeah,
Adrian
RIP, man.
Payne.
Michigan State.
Yeah, I read that story,
RIP.
bro. Sad. Yeah,
unfortunately.
Paulo gonna be Paulo probably got the best star power. Just when you talk just purely
Just
a
a bucket.
stud, yeah, just a stud, bro. I seen him working out. He might have to be the pick. I just figured the other shit out later, bro.
Yeah,
He might have to be the pick.
Yeah, I mean, you can plug him,
And he can run the offense too, low key. That's what nobody talking about. His versatility offensively.
Hey, if he can do what Al Horford does, bro. Hey, man.
What if he can do it? I told you that's baby Julius.
Oh, Al Horford, they brought him back. Grand Blanc, Michigan's finest last night. Y'all just trying to do him dirty. He came back.
He said, "Okay."
He came back and bowled him. I damn near wanted to send that nigga a Cash App donation last night when he threw that bowl.
Yeah,
That's playoff basketball.
If he can do that, bro, and just do that, just body him.
He said they ass last today. He said they ass last night.
Hey, he 250, bro. I mean, that's a big body.
Yeah.
He said he say they ass last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. If he didn't have that fourth quarter that he had.
Yeah, it was
him and Mark Williams, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be, hey.
I like Mo Bamba, Mark Williams.
Get him and Kessler. Hey,
Kessler, Jalen Durham. Durham might have the most upside though.
You seen? I think Kessler has about 6 blocks.
Bring it back Bagley. Y'all do know they bring it back Bagley.
I'm good on that one.
He come off the bench. He can be the Kelly Olynyk role. Get your ass on the bench.
Bring in Kessler, man. 6 blocks. It was 5 blocks to 6 blocks a game. Bring him in, man.
Hey, I was watching Marvin Bagley. I can't remember what game. He looked clueless in the paint. You ever played the live or Madden and they got no awareness? That's how he looked defending. The ball on his right side, he looking to the left.
I just wonder why they so bad at defense, though, man.
Who they best individual defender?
Killian.
There you go. Not saying it's a bad thing, but there you go. They don't have enough individual defenders. If Killian could just spot up and hit a 3, he could be Derek Fisher, bro. That's what he can be.
Comparison.
He can just be. That's all he like. He got to get his handles up. If he was able to get his handles up and catch and shoot, you know what I'm saying? That'd be perfect for him. That's what he can be. He a little bit rangier. He ain't as stocky as Derek Fisher or Ron Harper when he hurt his leg. That's what he should be really just patterning his game after.
It's that and defense starting to paint too. It's just like football started the front line.
Yeah, it is, bro. That's why I told y'all Gary Payton is second. Like,
if I'm scared to get past you, if I ain't got no fear getting past you, like, there's no big man down there to protect the rim.
Yeah, that's there too. But you also got to have communication, bro. And they don't communicate on defense. But they ain't been together that long though. So, like I said,
you're gonna need a shot blocker eventually.
That's why you like Chad Holmgren and you like somebody like Gary Payton.
We don't like Chet Holmgren.
Why you don't like Chet?
You said y'all like Chet Holmgren.
Why you don't like Chet Holmgren?
In there, homie.
Tayshaun Prince was skinny as hell too. Shit, why you don't like Chet Holmgren?
Chet Holmgren look like my man from Nightmare Before Christmas on the basketball court, man. Get him up out of here, man. Get him up out of here.
I really ain't concerned about if he had.
Hey, what did he just put in the comments?
He said not the Pistons related, but did you hear what happened? Yeah, I heard. Rest in power to him. He said Mo.
Nah,
Boy T said Mo
talk about
Bamba
the
is
bottom.
definitely perfect for y'all fit. He is. He said Isaiah Thomas is in K's ear, so by the end of next season, Cade is going to start demanding a competitive squad who can make some noise in the play. You talking about our Isaiah Thomas or the little Mitchell?
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas.
He said I wish Jaden Ivey on my Knicks. Man, y'all better figure out what y'all gonna do with Julius
the Knicks
Randle.
do need him. Now he would be that perfect fit for the New York.
Man, they
Knicks.
passed up on Steph Curry.
Y'all heard Kay said he would like Paulo Banchero.
Yeah, he been said that.
Yeah, so that might be the pick.
Man, shit, I would be mad at it. I just know if we got Shat Holmgren, we gonna be on national TV every day. Shit.
I know he played against Chet.
I'm gonna get B. Taylor Shat Holmgren jersey, man.
Please don't.
Who's the last dude we drafted? Kyle Singler? Or Brandon Knight? Brandon.
I'm a cry if we take Chet Holmgren.
What? What's wrong with Shat? Just tell him we gonna let you have
a man tears gonna be coming down.
What's wrong with Shat Holmgren, bro? Just tell us, man. Come on, we know about the weight. What's wrong with him other than that?
I mean, everybody talk about that ceiling, man, but I think that ceiling is very, very, very unlikely of being reached.
Can I ask you a question?
Like y'all was saying 15 a game. I'm like, man, at the most for him, he gonna come in 11 a game.
Can I ask you a question? Is that because he do everything well and nothing like other than shot blocking great?
That, and I think the intimidation is gonna overwhelm him. I think he's gonna be frightened coming out. So he's more so of a project to me. Banchero,
they've been calling him a project.
On any team in the league, he's going to give you 14, 15. If you don't have a star, he'll give you 17, like Cade.
I agree.
Yeah, they've been calling Chet a project for months now.
And Jabari can put up that 15 to 17 too. I mean, like, he just got it. Now Chet Holmgren, if Chet Holmgren come out confident,
I don't know.
Can you see 18?
I think it's a very, very raw project right now. And if I'm gonna mess with a project, I'd rather mess with Shaedon Sharpe.
I don't think he a project. I think he gonna come right in at the 3 position, that 3 or 4 position, and I think he just gonna be a matchup nightmare till they make the adjustment.
Oh yeah, for sure. If he can do that at that 3,
that's what he gonna be. Like I mean, maybe the 4 depends, but and also don't forget Philadelphia got to try to move Tobias Harris' contract too. So I think Jeremy Grant is gonna be a hot commodity at the 4. I think he's better than Randall. I think his contract is better than taking a 5
got 1 year left
Harris.
on it. He got a better contract than anybody right
now. But I just think he's a better player overall, because they trying to get Bradley Beal over there. So I heard Bradley Beal might, they might be considering Detroit because the money might be funny. So I don't know. Would y'all pick up Bradley Beal?
Hell yeah.
At what cost?
Not the number 2, not that pick cost.
All right, now say it with me.
Not at that cost, but I mean, shit.
Trey. I'll trade some players away in a later first round pick.
Killian, Jeremy Grant, and next year first rounder.
I mean, I would have no issue with that shit. I'd even say, give him a conditional a future first after that if I have to. He said to be. Al always been solid. He from Grand Blanc, Michigan. I don't know what happened to his brother used to play. I mean, he said, to be honest, I like Keegan Murray. He a scorer. I gotta watch Keegan Murray, bro. I haven't seen.
Remember, I was saying I think he a little bit of Sean Marion.
Yeah, you did say that.
I feel like about him. He can.
We'll have that nigga come screaming on my channel, dog. What you mean by that?
Right. I mean, he had to. I feel him on that. Like, y'all gonna play me like that?
Yeah, Sean Marion can play, bro. I used to like watching Sean Marion play, man. Support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313. My boy T said Bay got solid defense, but y'all need him to be in the mix. He got away from his roots because he likes scoring. Yeah, they just made him a spot up 3-point shooter, and that's not what he do. He can score. I told people before he dropped that 50, I said him and Kay need to have the ball and just be going crazy. They probably would have won too many games, but
you got to stagger their minutes, honestly, if you want them to.
I don't think so, bro. I think if you can make it work with Kyrie and Kevin Durant, and
yeah, they stagger their minutes.
Make that work.
And besides,
they be out there killing it at the same time.
That's usually in the 4th quarter. They usually stagger their minutes. Like the 1st quarter, they come out, and the 4th quarter, they come out. But
they ain't had no depth too. They ain't had no depth, but I think they can kill it at the same time.
You can look at Boston with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They'll stagger their minutes.
Somebody had to take a step back, though.
Quarter.
Yes, somebody Brown took a step back. He became more of a defender.
I mean, they'll both still be starters. It's just you don't want to play them.
Yeah, I mean, I think they
just how ball you
I think they can coexist, bro.
I know they
I
can
really
coexist
do.
in certain spurts, but you want to have where it's constant offense
No, I
in the
think I
second and
think
third
I think
quarter.
they young. I think they young enough. Now, if you add somebody else in there, that's like a
Well,
Pablo
yeah, because y'all look
Banchero,
at
then
this
I agree
draft, we're
with
gonna
that.
add somebody in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to add
So yeah,
somebody
I agree
else.
with that. Yeah, I
Got
agree
to
with that.
stack 'em.
So that's why Shat Holmgren fits so well from just a fit standpoint. He wouldn't stagger the offense with Paulo. You know, his best attribute is posting up. That'd be good, but he good off the dribble too. So I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
only
very
only
Yeah,
only
rapid
the
Paolo, he
only
might be he might be the best player on the team. You never know.
yeah
Just
yeah
Yeah,
that's
depends.
all.
yeah.
The only thing about him is he not a bad defender at all. He's just not the defender Shat Holmgren is.
To be honest, man, if you bring in Pablo, I'll let him end up being the first scoring option once he get into the groove. To be honest.
Heck
I mean,
no. Cade Cunningham is gonna be a Hall of Famer, my G. Like he runs
I
but
mean,
I
but
see.
not.
Hold on. I see what you're saying to the point where like we know K gonna take the last shot for sure.
Yeah,
But I just think you're gonna let Paulo just kind of carry the scoring load and let K kind of pick and choose, facilitate when the killing and whatnot. I see kind of what he's saying, bro. But
Oh, the potential is there to be that. I
yeah, I
get
just think
you.
I see what you're kind of saying where K can just have his hand everywhere and just
yeah,
set him up. And then when it's time, you know how LeBron gave the ball to Kyrie, say go ahead and bring us home. I kind of can see something like that.
yep.
Yeah, he talented though, bro. I was just like another Duke bust ass nigga. I mean, we watch these games. I was looking at him. I said, "Oh boy, he got it. He can facilitate too."
Yep.
Yeah, Julius Randle and Paul Millsap and Al
I can't
Horford.
even
Remember
call him Paul
and when I
Millsap.
said Al Horford, y'all clowned me when I said that. I said all three of them. Y'all said Al
Yeah,
Horford.
he like man. I gotta say,
No, I didn't say he
man.
was there. I'd say if you can come in and do that,
I
I
say
think.
like baby Odom, Julius Randle type baby
First, whoa, whoa,
Odom.
whoa, 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 whoa. It's very disrespectful. Lamar Odom had playground handles at
No,
6'11".
man. So do that boy too.
Hey, that's fact.
He ain't got Lamar handles, but that boy got handles.
To me, he
No,
reminded me of Jabari.
it's another tier of handles.
He ain't got Lamar handle, but he kind of remind me of
He reminded me
like
of Jabari Parker. What he was
no,
I
supposed to be.
mean,
he
because
don't
Lamar
remind
could
me.
come down and look like Kyrie if he wanted to. Like
Hey, can y'all?
He don't remind me of him. He remind me of he kind of remind me of like the mailman, like B said, a little bit older
Amari
than Julius
Stoudemire?
Randle.
Good thing
oh
about
yeah.
Jabari Parker, gonna be around the game, big
Oh
body.
no, not Amari. I wish he was that athletic
No, I
to
said
fully do
Jabari.
that.
Amari?
Nah,
Jabari Parker.
Jabari.
Oh,
Nah, I don't think
Jabari.
I think more about the Randall Odomish, Karl Malone-ish.
Well, y'all told me Jabari Smith was Chris Bosh, so I can't trust
Paul
y'all opinion.
Millsap.
He is Chris Bosh in Miami.
Hey,
He is Chris Bosh in
that was
Miami.
funny.
What you talking about? He is
Y'all
Chris
told
Bosh
me
in
Chris,
Miami.
that brother's not Chris Bosh will never be
Yes,
Chris
he
Bosh.
is. He is Chris Bosh in Miami. You hear me?
No, you
Hear
said in
me?
Toronto too. He will
No,
never be that.
Toronto. Chris Bosh was something. He
They
was
was calling
something.
him Jaren Jackson. I'm like, come on,
No,
bro.
no. Jaren Jackson is sorry son of an SOB. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
stop it.
glad you brought that
Jackson
name up.
Cold, man.
I
What
watched
Hey,
you
he's
him
talking
play.
straight, man.
about?
He's straight. He's straight,
Man,
I'm
man.
putting it
he
right
played
now.
like
Jaren Jackson gonna be a top 5 power forward in this
hell no,
NBA.
man. He
He
remind
had
me.
7 blocks
Look,
last night.
give me Lisa Leslie over him
Oh,
right
you
now.
tripping? You
Yeah,
tripping?
he played like a Gerber baby, dude. He could be Amari Stoudemire if he focused on going to the rack. That
But the
nigga ain't nothing
thing
but another
is,
two guard.
he's to be honest with you, bro, he plays so much deep. That team got no defense outside of him.
Man, he
So I
don't have
kinda
no
understand.
offense. He just be shooting. He stand at the 3-point line too much. He too big and too tall to live at the 3-point line. Man, he should have Draymond on his hip and abusing Draymond Green. He too big not to be dominating off the
But
block.
Draymond a
Then going
strong dude
outside.
though, man. Draymond a strong dude.
That dude, Jaren Jackson got all the tools to be one of the greatest power forwards to ever do it.
Well, I don't
Bro.
know about all that, but
Yes, he do. He got all the physical tools. He got the height. He got that. He can take you off the dribble. Just get your big
can
ass in the
shoot.
paint and just control the
I don't know
paint.
about
Then
one of
pop
the
out.
greatest. That's
Yeah,
tough
he
to do.
do.
I mean, they getting killed by the Warriors' efficiency, man. The
Yeah,
Grizzlies still young, man. They don't
yeah,
know how to win
yeah. They
like
blew
that,
that game
dog.
last night. They
And
blew
Hey,
that.
no,
Jaren
That's just
Jackson missed a
what
lot
it
of games
is,
too, bro.
dog.
He been
Like they too
this a learning.
crafty, dog.
This a
You
learning
I
know?
think
lesson for him.
I think this is his
Yeah,
first
it
healthy
For
is.
season.
sure.
The old
Yeah.
boy shouldn't have jacked that up last night like that. They probably would have won. Killian Handles is good, but he going to have he got no handles. Maybe they getting better. Maybe I'm tripping, T. But Paolo and Cade is far Bay and far. Yeah, that's a nice little three
Trio,
right
that's
there.
a big three. Yeah, yup.
And you ain't
Going
really got
forward, yup.
And at that point, if Killian just learned to dribble and shoot, he'd fit right in.
He's
with
even
them.
learning to dribble and shoot.
He learned to dribble and just shoot the three. He did fit perfectly.
If he just learned to lay up the ball,
Yeah, you get somebody. You get somebody to defend the rim. They grow together. You gain some depth over the years.
He's supposed to learn that when he was like 5.
Bro, like look, if he was what they drafted him to be, bro.
If he learned how to catch the ball in traffic,
if that was hell burden at the foe, I'll go take my life savings and put it on them making the playoffs next year in this scenario. I would say, yeah, they gonna make it, bro. But if he, like I said before, but they still got the money. And they got money, and they got Jeremy Grant as capital, and they got Kelly Olynyk to create more money. So they still in a great position. So just how do Troy Weaver look at it? You look at
gonna be traded for the year over with. I'm just telling you now, bro.
I mean, it could be, bro. But then again, like I said before, they got to find somebody off the bench that can go get a bucket.
Yeah.
They look at Jeremy Grant to Miami. Can Miami got the capital? I mean, I don't know. Miami can use a point guard too with Kyle Lowry out there limping around. So
why Duncan not getting any time?
Because they said he can't defend, but I said the way it's
But
looking
Oladipo took his minutes.
Yeah, and then the way Joel Embiid looking out there, they need some help out there. Joel out there, he changed everything.
It's a big body.
I mean, he's a fantastic talent. He might be the most talented joker in the league.
Drummond stepdaddy, man.
Man, he went to
he showed Drummond darkness for real.
he used to be talking cash shit on Drummond. I ain't used to like that.
Man.
Said, bro, I want Julius Randle gone. I want Obi to get the minute. Yeah, send us Obi Toppin. Shit. Y'all holding him back. Killian out there getting tattoos, not training. I mean, you can't just go from 82 NBA season to keep training, man. Let him enjoy his off season, bro. I ain't mad at him, but that nigga, man, he been shooting with John Beeline all season and ain't help. You better go. What's my man's the lethal shooter? He better go hire the lethal shooter.
Man, him and Okuda, boy, drafted the same year, I believe, too, right?
What are they? Was they?
Yeah.
I try to say take a quarterback or two will come at Thanksgiving. So we'll see. I'm willing to bet he about to set a touchdown passing record on Thanksgiving. I'm willing to bet that.
What's that wide receiver that just picked up?
Jameson Williams. Oh, you talking about Tyreek Hill?
Yeah.
He gonna go out there and get hurt. I predict that right now. He gonna go out there and get hurt. They got some speed at DB though. They got some speed at corner though. I mean at receiver. Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill. The question is, if they go underneath, can they take the abuse they about to get? When they go, you got to keep them in front of you. You got to lay the wood on some big small. That small, if you can catch them. So yeah, I mean, the Lions, they built the front seven. I think it's time for Aiden Hutchinson and Levi Anazorki to shine. That's what I time for them to
shine. The chosen one, Aiden Hutchinson.
They gonna need him to shine. Romeo Cora. Jerry Jacobs said he gonna come back sooner than later off the ACL too. So I'm gonna tell you this up front. They can't afford for Charles Harris, Romeo Cora, Aiden Hutchinson, and Levi Anazorki. They can't afford for none of them motherfuckers not to show up next season. They can't afford that. They all got to show up, bro. So, and then if Jeff Okuda or Melifonwu can show up, fine. But they can't afford. Their defense is gonna be built off that front. That's what it's gonna be. Josh Pascal. Yeah. See what he do. But Aiden Hutchinson, look, like you said, it's set up for Aiden Hutchinson to have 10 sacks or somewhere near that.
It was set up for them. It was set up for the Force to make money. That's all. But
it's set up for him to have a good year. He got talent around him on the front.
Okay. Talk to me.
What pick was Ndamukong Suh picked?
Talk to me. Week 6.
What pick was 2?
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, he 2.
So you comparing him to Suh?
He number 2.
Are you comparing him to Suh? You saying he can be good at Suh? Are you saying he can be good at Suh?
He number 2.
I wasn't on the mic. You say he can be good at Suh?
That's what they drafted him for. He gonna be good as Sue. I'm gonna put the expectations out.
Okay.
Man, you put him in a seat so hot.
I'm gonna put him as you got Pascal, you got Levi Zork. He helped. They said he couldn't even sit down for the meetings.
Everybody. CJ said
You got
Aiden
Lynn
Hudson's gonna be just
McNeil,
as good
John
as Sue.
Peninsey, Michael Brock. He got it. Charles Harris, Austin Bryan, Romeo gonna come back. He got people around him. He shouldn't. If he see a double team, they should eat.
Eat what?
So you know what's crazy?
They should eat.
That cornerback they took last, Chase Lucas, he ain't no joke, bro. He cold. He's solid.
That's why he got signed second.
Yeah, 4-year deal. 4 years.
He got signed. You don't see 7 rounders get a deal up front like that.
Damn.
So
he might be thinking competition at that. You know, it's gonna
I
be
think
nice,
if I'm a bet man, I
Slow
think
Kuda out of there.
Hold on. If I have to be a bet man, he gonna be a safety, bro. Will Harris gonna be out of there.
Or Chase Lucas gonna get a lot of nickel play.
He gonna be a safety.
He's gonna be him and AJ.
He gonna be a safety.
Hey, do we play Philly this year?
Hope not. Yeah, we do. Yep. Hope not. But yeah, we do.
I hope Jordan Davis. Boy, I hope he just.
What you talking about Jordan Davis? You talking about AJ
I
Brown?
want to be very clear. Jalen Hurts is way better than what y'all said. Man, Jalen Hurts is gonna have a dog.
We gonna see this year. We gonna see.
Straight.
Hey,
put me in that hot seat. Put me in that hot seat.
We gonna see.
Is about to prove it. Like Jalen Hurts about to come with it this year.
I think Vegas agrees with you.
I don't.
I hope they win the East.
I heard they win. I hope they win the East, but
stick with the house. Always bet with the house.
Dallas did get Jalen Turbert though. I liked him coming out. It's gonna take a couple of years for him to figure it out though, but yeah, he got Jalen Turbert. I forgot if the Browns had Amari Cooper, bro. I don't know what. If Deshaun Watson can't make him good in meaningful games, nobody can.
Oh, yeah,
they might as well pick up OBJ. But like I said before, Aiden Hudson, he got a line. Shit, he got some homies on the line, so we'll see. Man, Jamison Williams, man, this he get healthy.
We need a nick. I got a career. I'm gonna make a nickname for him. Don't worry, give me a couple weeks, man, to see.
Right. Hutch did the chain. I think they got. I mean, like I said before,
Hutch is foolery. So I'm get something in the lab.
DJ Shark and Josh Reynolds gonna give Goff a downfield target, but I think Jameson Williams and Amar Rod Hawkinson should have 100 caught balls for 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns.
Yeah, easily. No, not 1,000, but at least 700.
He gonna have that. He should have
at least 700. 11 touchdowns.
He should have 1,000.
Yeah, he should because him and Brown they might be able to get 1,000 just off the humbug in the middle because. You know, if Goff can get that ball out there, down there, man, Shark and Reynolds, they deadly down the field. They tall, bro. You know, he should be able to get it to him over the middle, bro.
Y'all kill me with the Lions talk every year.
I ain't gonna say they gonna win, my nigga, but I'm just saying that. I mean, shit, man.
Brown. I mean, you look around, man. The division they don't look so tough, bro.
Vitaly, you start drinking that Kool-Aid. CJ, you start drinking that.
I'm just saying.
Annual Kool-Aid. We do this every year.
Stirring it up.
Hold on, all of my.
I remember y'all was killing. Everybody was killing that Jamar Chase pick. The Lions won this draft. They didn't get a wide receiver.
I didn't say that. But all I'm saying is, over the middle, you know, Hawkinson and Brown should eat. You know?
Okay, over under 500.
What, the record?
Yeah, it's over under 500.
You already know where I'm gonna go with it at, so I don't even ask that question. You know where I'm going.
Under.
A surprising 8 games. Maybe.
He's drinking that drink, smoking that smoke, banging.
Leave my boy Smokey alone, bro. Oh my God, that was
Kool-Aid drinking.
Anybody got some musical talent? I don't even care if it's good. Give me a song off that for the Lions, man. I pay for it. I'm not buying Jalen Hurts. I need to see. He a 49er fan that live in Philly. You know, but yeah, I see. I don't believe it either yet, but I'll pull it for him. I'm sure pulling for Malik Willis to put his size 12 cleat up Ryan Tannehill, but after that, Kurt Warner laid into him.
Oh, it's a right for Ryan Tannehill, writing on the wall.
I don't know. I mean, it could be though, but Malik, I just take it. If he beat Tannehill out anytime this season, then they took his number one receiver away, and got rid of Josh Reynolds. Damn.
Look, man, he couldn't even win when the other quarterback got sacked 9 times, man.
Bro,
It's
man.
a change. It's time for a change.
It's a miracle the Bengals made it that far with their offensive play call. I'm gonna continue to always say that. I know for sure they won't be back. Not next year.
That's true.
They won't be back.
I got Chargers or the Bills.
Chargers, man. I thought they coach was an offensive coach from LA. Man, the way they was getting scored on, and they let Baker Mayfield hang like 50 on them damn near.
No, the game against the Chiefs on Thursday night, man. His play calling that game, man, that was
No, they would have been in the playoffs had he let the time run out versus the Raiders and not call a timeout.
True.
I mean, like I said, boy, if he was black, if he was Steve Wilkes, he'd have been up out of Chargers 1 year, bro. He'd been up out of there. Dr. Nuclear 1950. I hope Detroit gets a Super Bowl before this nuke drops. Man, we'll win it. Right before we win it, the nuke gonna drop. The Lions will. What happened? Like, man, we win. I'm telling you, I'm popping something very. Make sure you hit the thumbs. I'm popping something very important that night. I don't know. I'm gonna be out my means that night, bro.
Kool-Aid.
Right.
Jungle Kool-Aid juice.
That Kool-Aid must be a thing out there in Memphis, Ben Fo.
What's going on? What's up with the Detroit? Y'all been drinking that shit for years.
Benjamin Fo been on that activist out of Memphis.
You been sipping the syrup, man.
Yeah, he been sipping that.
I don't know what it is. It's like maybe because I left there. It's maybe something in the air in Detroit where it's like, okay, they're gonna do it this year finally. No.
A pimp, not a simp. Keep them dope fiends higher than the Goodyear blimp.
Y'all eating that mom spaghetti out there or something.
He said Joe Burrow carried them, but I agree. I got the Browns and Ravens. They might suspend Deshaun Watson for the season. Watch. That's the Bengals look. The Browns look. That's they love. But let me get out of here, man. I'll come back another time this week, hopefully, with some good content. But appreciate Trey, Benjamin Fo, B. Appreciate y'all. Peace.